Ah, ah. Life can be pretty frustrating. And yeah, actually, I feel better now. It was a bit hard for me to fake it. I just did a video um, on some frustrations, and unintentionally, the flow kind of led me to explaining about, how I process some of this moments. Oh, I really gotta stop doing that. Sorry. Watch this. Hello, good morning. Don't know if I will be sharing this anywhere at all, but Thursday morning here, the 9th of February, and I guess I'm just observing more so, but definitely aware of the creeping feeling of anxiety rising up in my stomach. I guess from my womb, because this was all about my children. I've always looked them probably way more than the majority of the, I guess, the mainstream people. I'm sorry. I gave them time, and I was not a helicopter parent either. That being said, I tried my hardest though to be there to help them make the right decisions. So obviously I let them make mistakes, but I'm only human. I'm still gonna be disappointed at mistakes. But anyway, that's probably the worst of me. Really. Because yeah, I do all that I can to spend my money on good food for them, try to have healthy activities, and all those sort of wholesome things. Exercise obviously fits into all the wholesome activities. And a clean home, like keeping on top of the housework does in a way mean, having less time for other things. But also having looming things over my head, like ridiculous posties that don't do their job. It's a mailman for anyone not from Australia. And the list could go on really, and I don't want to harp on about the negative, to be honest, but yeah, so today though, I finally have another social worker kind of thing, support worker, coming to discuss, do intake stuff really, like a first visit and whatnot. Now they're meant to be helping me with my eldest school stuff, but yeah, they weren't very positive about that over the phone, which is pretty, what would the word be here? Hopeless, I guess. I'm always a hopeful person, and that's why I drive through all the challenges. But yeah, obviously other people's programs do affect me, and obviously I've got my eldest kind of on my back about life in general, because it's hard for her. It's hard for all of us in this world, because the system doesn't work. Every way I look, the system doesn't work. So anyway, I'm pretty sure the lady that's coming is the same lady who, hopefully it's not, who I kind of had to say, well, I'll be speaking to your manager since you want to give me such half care. Like, couldn't even find a time to like do the initial call with me. So, and then she wanted to just close the case just like that. I was like, no. I spoke with someone else who told me that I should actually start, asking to speak with the manager if people aren't, support people especially, are not giving support. So, yeah, I guess there's just a bit of anxiety of that coming up. And then later on today, I think the last business mentor call, and again, this is through the government. Yeah, I haven't heard from her since, I don't know, maybe the start of December. It's a good 2 months. I don't even know if it was in December. It must have been though, I'm sure. Sorry for all the arms. And yeah, so there's a bit of anxiety on that too, because I think I'm doing a fantastic job, but I'm not at the benchmarks or whatever that we've kind of set, you know what I mean? So, but ultimately, what could I do? Given my challenges, I think I'm doing pretty awesome. Who else is there out there is incorporating organic superfoods into their children's lives? Or even just a little bit of organic food. It's not actually that expensive these days sometimes. Sometimes it is. Makes people wonder how organic it is when it's cheaper, but regardless, we just have to have faith, I guess, in that label. But yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt to do your own research with that as well. I definitely do look into, whatever the universe says, hey, maybe you should look into this. So yeah, that's all about doing your own guidance in the world. And we should always use our own guidance. This is the main problem, that we're not taught that we have a guidance system in here. These people like to come out and say, hey, we know better than you. We are your guiding system. Do this and do that or else. Yeah. I know it is partially a collective thing. It's what humanity has chosen in the past. But they've chosen it. How do I say this? Because somebody has manipulated some beings. Not people. They're not some people. There are not some people. People are good. People in their heart are good. Even the worst of people are just layers and layers and layers of this negative, fake matrix trauma, lowering us, pulling us down into despair when, we don't need to be there. We are capable of upgrading and just repairing ourselves, healing our traumas and all sorts of things. And it's coming whether we like it or not. These energies have been ramped up for a while now. People definitely know this. I think from 2020 onwards it's ramped up a lot, but obviously before then as well. because I definitely was aware of some of them. Yeah. And now I'm just feeling every little thing. I'm seeing everything as it is, feeling it as it is, and just observing while I make my judgments leading into the new earth, because this is how I've lived my life. Every moment is a new moment, and it's something new for us to explore. No single person knows any better than anyone else. It really is time for us to make our choices. Anyway, that being said, this is a great process actually of, I guess what sort of helps me. I feel some churning in my stomach. I think about what it could be. Then I think about ways, to overcome it and why it's that way, and just everything around it. Understanding a pain, even if it's a sore finger or a sore toe, understanding the deeper message behind it ultimately leads to peace. You process the trauma, it fades, it goes so much quicker than what people have been doing since. Well, obviously, if I can only talk for my whole life. I've seen it my whole life, really. People just making mistakes, going, oh my God, it's a mistake. Holy shit, what are we going to do? And then usually they create new mistakes out of it because, they freak out. It's like if I knocked over this, and I was like, oh no. And then I'd probably knock over my light up there, My light's not on, by the way. I never even really use it. Look any better? It's not really in the right angle anyway. Anyways, that's my morning. And just sit back and observe the world. Observe yourself. Observe your true feelings. Not these little things floating around in your head. These are just channels. Channels coming in and out like a TV set. Doop, doop, doop. But your real voice is down here. And sometimes it gets projected through here. Like this sort of, it's for two. There's two different, I don't know what you call it, connections? Mics? I don't know. Anyway, leading to this. But where is it coming from? Where are you speaking from? Is he speaking from here? Or are you speaking from here? Makes a huge difference. It really does. I'm only learning myself. You can probably see from past videos and stuff easily. I definitely wish everybody a great day, great rest of your week, and check the community tab because I have popped in some details about a little hike that goes for sort of a 20-minute walk to a cute little valley where myself and Sage Moon will be doing a meditation and sound bath. But obviously more details on that on the little flyer popped in there, and hope to see you there. You'll get to hear my beautiful healing bowl in person, which obviously I will be amplifying out into the beautiful valley in Melbourne. So check those details, and yeah, I might hear from you. Bye. Oh, and of course, like, subscribe, or whatever, wherever it is down there somewhere, I think. And share. Ooh. And share. Bye. And in case anyone's wondering, yeah, meeting went fine. The lady's fine, and yeah, they can only do as much as they can do at the speed they can do it at. But progress is had, and fingers crossed. See ya.